Saturday Night Baseball downtown at Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the San Diego Padres. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Lance McCullough is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Settling in now, Vince DiMaggio. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. McCullough is way up there among active pitchers in terms of career wins. He's earned more than 170 of them in his time at the big leagues. Still 1-2. The 1-2. A high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. So it's a solo home run here, leading off the ball game. Number 31 for him on the season, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Up next for the Buccos, Dutch Wagner, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's having an insane year. I mean, insane. Slugging over 650. Those are some serious power numbers you just don't see very often. He's an elite power hitter in the game today.
Standing in, Jason Bay, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And he'll reach second now with one away.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Into the box, Roberto Clemente. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Third baseman, number 16.
In now, Gunn. And the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. Bay at third with 2 away. drilled high in the air out to left field. Stairs has a play. And that ends the inning. But the Pirates are on the board first thanks to this home run. Home half of the first coming up from Petco Park, and the Buccos have an early 1-0 lead. Joe Musgrove, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
The 1-2 towards second, and this is taken for the out. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's in the top 5 in runs scored in the National League, so he's a big part of the lineup. The guys behind him are doing a good job of driving him in, too, but they'd be a whole different team without him.
Into the box now, Fernando Tatis. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Think there's any justice in the game, watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute surface. One's right at one guy, and then one's the center. Go figure.
Striding into the box, Matt Antonelli, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. Runners on first with 1 down. Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. There he goes. Strike taken to throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base pass in order to get that run back they give up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
Here's the 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Tatis isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and he'll make it to third base. Almost a home run there, but he's got himself a triple instead.
Yeah, and he's the type of player that's thinking triple as soon as he hit it to the outfield. Pretty elite speed on display here as he rockets around second. Would have taken a perfect play and relay to even have a chance to throw him out here.
Into the box now, Mark McGuire. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here, 2-1.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Into the box, Big Daddy David is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot here to left center center field. 46 now for him on the season, and it gives the Padres a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Standing in now, Tony Gwynn. Fouled off. Ground ball right side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. That's exactly what happened right there.
Matt Stairs.
At the plate, Matt Stairs. First at bat for him here, and he enters play 7th in the National League in round trippers. And there he goes towards second. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 38th home run of the season for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
In now, Benito Santiago. Smoked on the ground left side. Wagner right there. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We'll move on to the second now at Petco Park. The Padres lead it 5-1. Leading off the inning, Willie Stargell, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Batting 7, catcher.
Up next for the Buccos, Ryan LaVarnway. Runner at first to start the inning, and Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Stargell on at first, nobody out. High in the air out to center field. Gwynn on the move. 1 out.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. And, fellas, one thing I want you to focus on is the fact that this team flat plays D. They lead the National League with the fewest errors. Can't tell you what that means to a pitching staff. You will see this team bear down on the defensive side of the ball and make some great plays in this one.
Josh Harrison stands in. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. He jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
And that's through for a hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
So here now is the pitcher, Joe Musgrove. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Center fielder number 7.
Digging in for a second at-bat, Vince DiMaggio. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the sum. Pirates strand a couple. They're down 5-1. Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Lance McCullough. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. You got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The 1-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Riding in once again, Manuel Diaz. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitchers.
Throwing to second, and he's safe. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the 2 teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Ready for another chance? Fernando Tatis. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He beat it out. Fantastic play, but he's unable to finish with an out. And runners will be at the corners now with one gone.
Dan, after this infield hit right here, this guy has to be so frustrated. He's been having a rough outing, and he's not discriminating the way he gives them up.
No, he isn't. You know what he's going to do after this one? He's going to go to the movies and watch the movie about himself, the Rocky Horror Pitching Show, because this has been a nightmare.
1-1, here it is. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So he's in safely there following the 1-out steal of second. And with that, we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category. And, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. to deep center here. Home run number 44 on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitters on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Kyle Crick enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Stepping in now, Mark McGuire. Count remains full. 3 runs already home here. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Big Daddy David.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
Into the box, Tony Gwynn. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Hit out towards second. Harrison's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Standing in now, Matt Stairs. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Soft liner to the right side. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
In now, Benito Santiago. 3-1. D-Row, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's the Padres 10 and the Pirates 1. Standing in, Dutch Wagner. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And now a pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. His fastball that misses.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Bay. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And there's ball 2 now. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucs.
Call didn't go his way on 2 and 1, but it's important here on 3 and 1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Line toward the gap in left center, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Roberto Clemente. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
The 1-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Next to the plate for the Padres, Lance McCullough. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now the 1-1 pitch. Base hit, line drive into the corner. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Stepping in now, Manuel Diaz. Ripped on the ground to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Up next for the Padres.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, Hero. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage.
Pitch outside, the throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. The 3-1 pitch. He's in there for a full count now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt.
Digging in and looking for more, Matt Antonelli. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
McCullough on third. Diaz at second with 1 away.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Lavarnway's tag. Too late. He's safe at the plate. Digging in to try it again. Mark McGuire.
Mark McGuire.
2 outs here with the runner at third. In the air out to straightaway left. Bay is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Padres 11 and the Pirates 1. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Gunn, as we begin the top of the 4th. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Padres Road to the Show report. 2 players that this organization has to be happy about right now. Settling in now, Willie Stargell. He singled his last time up. The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box, Ryan Lavarnway. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Ready once again, Big Daddy David, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. The 1-1 home. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. It crashes off the Western Metal Building, and it's out of here. Solo shot here to left, his 2nd of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here. Standing in now, Tony Gwynn. High fly ball out to straightaway center. DiMaggio is right there, and he puts it away for the first down.
Up next
So with this day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening. Digging in once again, Matt Stairs. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Bases are empty, one man out. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game, as this lead got even wider.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
In now, Benito Santiago. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Solo shot here to left. 41st home run of the year for him as the blowout continues.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Into the box now, Lance McCullough, grounded to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Manuel Diaz.
The San Diego batting order turns over, and set to go Manuel Diaz, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. The 3-2 pitch down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
A shot down the first baseline. Foul. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Another full count offering on its way. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Clemente looks up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 47 thus far, as they just continue to pour it on here. Stepping in now, Fernando Tatis takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Four runs here in this half inning. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. So something you don't see very often. 4 runs on 4 hits, with all of them coming as solo home runs. We played 4 full. The Padres lead it 15-1. Josh Harrison stands in. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
The 1-1 home. A ball and 2 strikes now. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. We were expecting a pitcher's duel in this one, but it's turned into a bit of a lopsided contest so far. Musgrove hasn't had his best stuff today.
Well, D-Row, this is a case of where it looks like the power pitcher's winning out this afternoon. Overpowering stuff from one side. On the other hand, a control pitcher that's having a rough go.
It goes to show you why everybody's so enamored with velocity. When you're a power guy, you can miss over the heart of the plate and you don't get that solid contact. As a finesse guy, if you're not...
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
That one had extra bases written all over it. Great sliding catch, and he also kept the runners right where they were at.
The rain coming down as it is, we are in for a long delay. The hope is now that they can get this one in at some point.
Now this is where it becomes tricky for the managers right now. You have your pitchers out there, and you have to be careful not to hurt anybody. So I think the guys that are sitting in the bullpen are on red alert as the delay has begun. And I'm sure both of the managers have a pretty good idea of who's going to be the pitcher to go in after this delay.
One run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gwynn is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Vince DiMaggio.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Vince DiMaggio. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. One run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, and as you can see, they are way behind. Davidas Nevoroskis gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready for another shot now, Matt Antonelli. Set. Here's the 3-1. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Mark McGuire, he flew out in his last at-bat. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Now the 3-2 pitch. This is line to left. Antonelli rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
The right fielder, number 31, Big Daddy
Now at the
David.
plate, Big Daddy David. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Grounded to third. This could be 2. There's Harrison for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now back.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Standing in now, Tony Gwynn. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to stop it. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 41st home run of the year for him as this lead got even wider. Into the box, Matt Stairs. Called strike, and that'll run it full. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Padres lead it 17-1. Digging in, Dutch Wagner. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Padres, number 53.
Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
In now, Jason Bay. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Bay is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stairs is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The right field, number 21, Roberto Clemente.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Roberto Clemente. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates, and they remain well behind. Digging in now for San Diego, Benito Santiago.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Stepping into the box, number 53. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Kyle Blanks will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Kyle Blanks.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 13 for him on the year as the blowout continues. Into the box now, Manuel Diaz. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. This is on the ground over to first. Stargell is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
Now to the plate, Fernando Tatis. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Hits this one hard the other way. Gloved by Harrison. They'll whip this one first in time, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. 7th inning coming up. The Padres lead it 18-1. Back here at Petco Park. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Bell comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Ready for another chance? Gunn. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 21 for him on the season, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Stepping in now, Willie Stargell, fouled away. No outs, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground. To his right, McGuire. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Pirates, catcher, Ryan LaVarnway.
Digging in once again, Ryan LaVarnway. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, David. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, John Harrison.
Josh Harrison stands in. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. 2 out, nobody on. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Padres lead it 18-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Antonelli. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. The 1-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Digging in and looking for more, Mark McGuire. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. And the runner's breaking for 3rd.
Nope.
Pitch misses the throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes 3rd easily.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal 3rd right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Grounded down the 3rd baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. McGuire is retired, and there's 1 away.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Into the box, Big Daddy David. This is hit high and deep out to left. Babe looking up, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Standing in now, Tony Gwynn. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt Stairs.
Matt Stairs will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, just a brutal pop, and it goes right by him.
Man, talk about having a good game. And like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
Michael Feliz will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Francisco Cervelli will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
29, Francisco Cervelli.
In now, Benito Santiago. Hit hard on the ground to short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Padres lead it 20-2. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now the 2-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Closing fast, and he makes the diving catch.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Stepping in now, Vince DiMaggio.
1 ball.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Something to be said for home cooking, apparently, as you get a look at our line score. This one never in doubt, as the home standing 9 have outplayed their guests in every facet of the game. Stepping in, Dutch Wagner, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Hit hard on the ground to the right. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Padres on top 20-2. Gary Templeton is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Gunn over to his left, 1 away. And now we're going to have a delay as some nitwit has jumped over the railing and is running around in right field. And, of course, we will not show this to you, but suffice to say that local security has got him surrounded, and he can look forward to spending the rest of this evening in the cooler. So coming to the plate, Manuel Diaz. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. The 1-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Into the box now, Fernando Tatis hit hard on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. But you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Brad Hand comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Brad Hand.
Digging in to try it again, Jason Bay starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Now batting, right fielder, Roberto Clemente.
Ready for another shot now, Roberto Clemente. A ball and 2 strikes. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
You know what they say, Dan? The way to get to the big leagues from an offensive standpoint, you better be able to hit that fastball. And this power pitcher missed over the heart of the plate consistently. On the flip side, the finesse guy was on point.
You know, this was like watching one of those days when Tommy John used to have that real good sinker ball. A guy like Frank Canana. You don't have to throw 95 to 100 to get big league hitters out. As we saw in this one here, if you can finesse and move the ball in and out, you can win at the big league level.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Pittsburgh down to their last strike.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and it's way up there to the top of the Western Metal Building. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second of the game, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
Into the box, Willie Stargell fouled off. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Makes the catch, and the Padres come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
20-3 tonight. The San Diego Padres bang out 10 home runs. Lance McCullough hangs win number 11 on his line. Joe Musgrove is slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.